Cool.
Cool.
Dude, I feel rusty right now. I feel like I don't know what's going on.
Well, good news is we'll actually have a VOD this time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I made sure that it would actually make a VOD instead of just being like, oh yeah, start stream.
That's like that was so weird. I honestly thought Twitch would save that.
No, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, okay. YouTube doesn't do it automatically.
No, you have to make a live stream and then set it up and then go live.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a
Cause
little
I
stupid.
I used to do stuff on Twitch and like Twitch just like does it. I think
Yep.
it's like a setting or something. But yeah. Can you guys hear anything?
It's quite quiet, but that's fine by me.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me turn it up.
Fine.
I think I have it muted for me. Oh, I do. Okay. Cool. All right, if we can go in and roll 20 real quick. I got some stuff that I put in there.
Gold 20? We don't know what that is.
I'm sponsored by them.
I could have sworn it was roll 19. I swear I've got a 19-sided dice roll here. Give me a second. Was that 21?
Uh-huh.
That was 12. Never mind.
Okay,
If you
let me see. Do you guys see the loot thing that I added?
loot thing.
Yeah, it should be like in your players. Like, it'll hopefully help me track and help you guys track. I have like my own notes, but it's just so we know what everybody has, I guess.
Player,
Hmm.
loot.
Where do you see that?
It is a, it's a completely blank page.
Oh, it's blank. Wait, I don't know why you can't see that. Give me a sec.
I do see the pictures that you used. So we have the infirmary list, the mysterious note, monster guide contract.
You don't see the loot?
It
What?
Hmm.
it looks
Let
blank on
me-
my page.
Library. Oh, I see
Wait.
under
Okay, do you see it now?
journal. I see loot. I see Royst 7. What?
Sorry, guys. Oh,
You're
we
good.
started.
Do you guys
see-
don't see that?
Okay, under
Blank.
under journal, I do see a page named loot, but it's empty.
Yeah.
It's empty? What?
Yep.
Oh, it's in. Oh, I have it in GM notes,
Oh my goodness.
bruh.
Sorry, guys. What did I miss? I remembered I had to do something for work.
That's okay. We're in roll 20 and we're looking at
What in the world?
There's a book
The
in the
top
top
right.
right.
In the top right, if you hover over it, it'll say journal.
Yeah.
And then if you click on loot, it says a couple of things in there now. It says bag of holding, parapet of wound closure. And it
Okay.
says Hail Thorn has the parapet of wound closure.
Yep.
The
Okay.
money. Adamantine armor. If I have that, I should probably put that in my inventory. Or put it on, or do you
You
what
do whatever you want with it. You can sell it.
what kind of adamantine armor? Is it like
I
half
don't.
plate? Or
I think you can choose when you get it, right? Let me see.
Nope.
I looked at this like a
Manage
week
it.
ago. It's whatever kind of armor you want. So I don't know what your character's proficient in. Probably heavy, right? So there's like chainmail. Yeah, it's up to you. I can send you the D&D Beyond page if you want, but yeah.
Nope.
And all.
We got under control here.
And also in the region map, I put like some X's in there. I don't know if you guys see that.
Yeah.
I think Noxon is the only one who knows about Abram. It's just so like some stuff in there. But you don't have to do it. I'm just putting it out there just for me so I can visualize. Yeah. So I think that's it. Okay.
Currently, we are at this.
Alright. Yeah, I can do a recap if we want.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did we leave off? Okay,
Were we
yeah.
starting combat for the owl bear or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, but before that, you guys, I remember you guys were interrogating that one guy, that fell off the Thaggle, the dwarf, one of the Crimson Veil who works for Osmengrisk, who murdered, Jared. You guys found out that Tobrin Fairbrook, who's an overseer of Goldenmere, is a target, for a possible assassination plot. And you found out that Osmond Grisk, as the Lawmaster, is implicated in this, and he is also implicated in the disappearance and possible kidnapping of Isolde Doomborough, which was the granddaughter of the farming family. So you found that out, and you found out that there might be some possible explosives or something that is something in there in that nature. Yeah, but you guys decided to leave. You guys went north where, yeah, we didn't really do too much last session, I feel like. Oh yeah, Sam, you were tasked with, you know, keeping an eye on the group, up to your character for whatever he does, but you were tasked with that. And you found out that Violet, or she was the Violet Quill, I'm blanking on the name, Inquisitor Amara Valea, was the forger who worked with Jared and getting stuff, getting forged documents to people. And so you guys decided to go north, where you guys encountered an owlbear, and yada yada. You guys saw a burning, homestead where you guys are now creeping up on them. I think I have initiatives from last time, but yeah, you guys are creeping up on them. There's an owlbear in a cage right now. Yeah. Give me a sec. You guys see that?
Yep.
Let me see. I thought I had. Yeah, I have the initiatives, I think. No, I don't. I'm tripping. We might have to roll again. I thought I wrote it down, but I have so many notes here.
It shouldn't be that bad if we roll again.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't know where I put them.
Do better than me.
Wait, it's such low initiative.
Do you have any a boost to your initiative at all, Kiwi?
Yeah, it's +2, right? So I rolled a 3 and then I got.
Oh, I see that now. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Let me roll these other guys. Cool. Can everybody read it out to me? Sorry, I'm on another page.
I got.
Pick somebody. We'll do rock, paper, scissors.
I'll read it. Okay.
Someone read it.
Okay. Soup got 17. Noxon
Okay.
got 3. Kiwi got 5, so Kelthorn's 5, and then Morley got 23.
Okay, good. Cool.
Noxon's very unmotivated by this fight.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
1 sec.
Okay.
In the kitchen.
That was a terrible roll. They're rolling. Well, one of them rolled good. Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys are attacking them right now, right?
Yes, I think we are.
Okay. Did I X out a... What just happened? Did I just X out a roll 20?
Maybe. I don't know. We don't know
No,
what.
it
Wait,
says
what?
You're still here.
What just happened?
I don't know. It's a
My
secret.
my Discord is gone too. What? Oh no. Okay, wait. That was weird. Sorry, I'm back now. That was so weird.
Oh yeah, I believe Kilthorn also began to rage right before we started as well.
Okay. Okay.
Because I did write that down.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Lightning bolt.
Give me 2 seconds. Sorry.
Magic
I'm putting some
missile.
stuff together. Where is it? Okay, there you are. Cool. Okay, Sam, do you guys see the owlbear in the cage?
Yes.
That was a crappy cage that I just did like last minute, so.
That's fine. It looks pretty good.
That looks just
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Looks
Do you want
like
to
you
go first?
asking Sam what he wants to do? Is that Sam will have they seen us? What is our current state? Do they know that we're here? Are we sneaking?
Were you guys sneaking or were you guys? Because my
I believe we were sneaking, weren't we?
Were you
I think
sneaking?
we were originally sneaking, and then you guys decided that you wanted to just full on go into the fight, and that's when Kilthorn began to rage, and we were just kind of
And then we
charging in
ended.
head first.
Summary for next week. The group convinced the Crimson Veil that we should go interview the Overseer in Golden Plain, Fulbur, and Fairbrook, and you should ask why some rebels would want to kill him and blame Owen Grisk. Really, we would be protecting him from Owen Grisk, as he is seen as an instigator. On the way, we see a farmhouse on fire, the farmer's dead, and a friendly arbor on the spit. The group has successfully snuck up. Sam's concentrating on Bless, targeting characters that use the pack rolls. Sam, Kiwi, and Soup. Also, Kiwi and Soup made a lightning spear.
Okay. We'll just say for now, because you guys are just sneaking up, and then if you guys get in a fight, we'll just keep those initiatives, okay? And then whoever attacks first, we'll give them, I think 2024 rules, you get advantage on initiative instead of a surprise roll, so we will do that. If you guys are sneaking up, what do you guys want to do?
If Sam has Bless, then he will try to sneak closer. Otherwise, it will be a very terrible sneak.
Okay, let me change the music for sneaking. Oh, whatever. Yeah, okay. You want to sneak up? You want to sneak up? Okay. I would say you guys are like somewhere up here, like in the bushes. What you see currently, though, is I think I mentioned this last time, but you see the bodies of some farmsteaders. This area over here is kind of like on fire, and kind of burning, is what you guys saw. That's like on fire. And yeah, they are definitely distracted, but if you are gonna sneak up, are you guys all sneaking up?
If anything, I'm gonna like move into a more favorable position.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Because Sam is heavily armored, he will hold an action to fire his crossbow, and he will motion the others to sneak.
Okay, what's the trigger for that? For the crossbow hold? Like if they, as soon as the fight starts?
Or as soon as someone sees us.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have, let's do like a group stealth roll then, if everybody is sneaking up.
Group stealth? Does that mean everybody rolls and see?
Yes.
Yeah,
How
we'll
will
say
it?
majority.
Sam is intentionally not moving because his stealth will be terrible. He's in
Okay,
heavy armor.
okay.
I got a 12.
10.
All right. You got 23. Yeah, that's a success. Barely. So if you're staying back, if you guys want to move up, I feel like you guys can move up to like here to the bushes if you want to get closer.
I'll move there then.
Yeah, as you guys are moving up, you just hear like the guttural goblin language, like, and they're kind of, I don't know if anybody speaks goblin, but they're talking to each other. You see that they're motioning frantically. So one of them is poking one of the dead bodies with the jut of his spear, and you can see I said the owlbear mother is like roasting on a spit as well, kind of like on this group over here. With the owlbear cub in the cage currently. And you kind of see like this hobgoblin, he seems to be the one in charge, kind of lazily scratching, not really paying attention too much. But yeah.
Does
All right.
anybody have anything?
Whenever these guys decide to initiate combat, Sam will fire his crossbow and charge into battle.
Okay.
Can I make a roll to sneak up to like right here and cast Flaming Hand on these four?
These four. Okay. Okay. I think that would constitute another stealth roll. Just for you. And you want to attack on these four right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I would give you advantage on your initiative. So whatever initiative you had before, you have advantage with that, and we'll just re-roll over that. Or you get another
how
dice.
about a 21 on a stealth roll?
That works. That definitely works.
And
the lanky automaton sneaking up through the bushes, getting ready to attack.
my initiative is still 17. So
It's the same?
Yeah. I got a 15,
Okay.
so with advantage it'd still be 17.
Yeah, okay. So you just stay the same. So we're officially attacking right now then, right?
Yeah, I have to get up to like right here before I can actually hit all four of them.
Yeah. Okay.
All four need to make a Dex 14 save.
Okay. As you push up, you guys are getting in a position. Yeah. The goblins, like they were kind of like not really paying attention to this side of the forest. As you guys push up, they see now that they are kind of like surrounded by these strangers, and they yelp in surprise, like, "Ah!" And you see that the hobgoblin captain, he's like, "Get them!" And he's like pushing forward. And we're gonna get into combat. Sam, I'm gonna have you shoot one. Shoot that trigger.
Sure. I will shoot a crossbow. That do anything? That does not. There we go. All right. 20.
Who are you aiming for?
Can I see the hobgoblin leader, or can I only see these guys over here? Because this looks like it's kind of in the way.
Yeah, that's cover. So you can either reach this group or this group probably.
All right, I'll be shooting for this guy right here. This closest to me, kind of.
This one, or this one?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Yeah. As you shoot, the arrow strikes him right in the throat. You see blood burble out, kind of like a blackish color, gurgle out, and you see that he drops to the ground, dead. Yeah. Cool. All right. Cool. So we're doing initiative now. So is it Sam's turn again, since you did roll the highest?
Ah, good. Do that again.
Yeah. It's a crossbow. I'm not sure I can. Sam will run forward because that seems like a very Sam thing to do.
Okay.
Get the right thing.
What is the
clock
clock that's on your icon?
I'm concentrating on something.
Ah, okay.
And are these 10-foot squares or are they 5-foot squares?
5, I think. I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, so I can get up to here. All right. Excellent. Be getting myself up to there. And what? And I don't know if I can take another crossbow shot or if it has the loading property. I have to reload.
I think
You might have to reload. I'm pretty sure. If it's
Yeah.
like in the same
Okay.
same span.
Yep. So Sam will have out. He'll pull out his long sword. He'll drop the crossbow, pull out his long sword, and he'll not get into battle yet. He'll because he's not in battle yet, he'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Dodge action.
No,
Okay.
no, he's dodging just in case some of these guys come to try and hit him.
I feel you. Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
All right, cool. It is gonna be the Hobgoblin Captain's turn. He's gonna look around, surprise, and he's gonna motion behind him on his bonus action. He's gonna be like motioning with one finger, and he's gonna motion it forward. And what you guys are gonna see, from the bushes, give me a sec. I just did a red dot. How do I turn this? You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna see. Sorry, the token's really bad. You're gonna see a couple of goblin archers, and he's gonna be like motioning them forward. And they are going to attempt to snipe you. Wait, let me see this range real quick. Yeah, you should be good. Okay. One's gonna go for you, Sam, and then one is gonna go for Project 4. That misses on Sam, pretty sure. 10 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
18
Definitely.
on Project
hits.
4. Okay. Cool.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That is 7 piercing damage on you. As the goblin, it looks like a crudely made arrow, not like, not of steel, but more like, bone, like strikes in one of the sides of the automaton. Yeah, that is. Let me see. He has his main action now. He's gonna try to go up, and he is gonna attempt to attack you, Sam. But he has disadvantage, right? Because you have dodge.
Yeah, he has disadvantage.
Okay. See if this hits. 12.
No.
Okay. Yeah. As you can see,
Sam.
Yeah. Sorry, you go.
Sam buffs up his nice new adamantine armor and he goes, ah, foolish.
He's like, end them, and he's motioning to the goblins. He's like, you idiots, and yeah, it is gonna be your turn, Project 4 now.
I'm just gonna quickly make a cone. See who all I can hit with this. I assume it's like a 45-degree angle for Burning Hand.
Mhm.
I can hit.
You can
either,
hit those 3.
Yeah, I can hit these 3. So I'm gonna DC 14, or they take.
Yep.
0 damage. No, 19 damage.
Cool.
19.
Yeah. Sick. What
Yeah.
was the DC 14?
14.
Okay, fails.
They take 19 because
Fails.
it's
Succeeds.
Level 2
Okay,
burning
what happens
hands.
if they fail?
I think it's half.
Succeed. Okay, actually it doesn't matter because they're so low. Yeah, Project 4, describe what happens as you burn these 3 goblins to a crisp.
He's going to wave his hand in front of him as if splashing like oil in front of him before it all immediately erupts in a large flame, burning them to a crisp.
You're hey, why? And then you hear them burning. It's flesh sizzling as it reaches your. You don't have nostrils, but I don't know what you have. You have something in there. Yeah. They burn 3 burn to a crisp.
I don't
Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think I do.
Good turn. Good
Sam's
turn.
motioning for Project 4 to get behind him.
Uh,
You
he'll.
still have movement left. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll move over here.
Okay. Yeah. I basically have these goblins in a group, so it's gonna be this goblin's group turn. So they're gonna be 1, 2, 3. Let me see. I gotta move around, right? Give me a sec. Let me measure this first before I go. They can definitely reach that. Yep. Okay, so this goblin's gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 2. Get here. Steps over the body of his brethren. Yeah, and give me a sec. Let me read this. Okay. Okay, so they are gonna attack you. So first, I'm gonna do it. I need a DC save from Sam and Project 4 real quick.
What save?
Hey, what kind of a
14.
save?
14.
What save though?
Dex save. Sorry.
Oh, Dex save. Okay.
I got 8.
And you can add, because you have, I think you have Bless on you, so you can add a D4 to that.
I don't think he hits.
Attack roll or a saving throw. Okay.
I'll roll the d4.
No, it doesn't hit anyway? No, never mind. It's an attack roll, not a... Oh, no, it's a saving throw. Okay.
I got 9. We both got 9.
Is that both failures?
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit on both of you? Because it's a group attack.
Yeah.
I didn't... I got my 4. Okay, so I got 13.
Okay, I think that fails still. Does a 17 hit you, Sam?
No.
It doesn't? Okay, nice. Sick. Okay, that hits you probably for it.
Yep.
Okay, and you failed the dex save. Okay, cool. So Project 4, these goblins right here, they're gonna...
I use my fighting style protection.
What does that do?
Whenever you're... where did it go? When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield, which I am. And it uses up my reaction.
You wanna... so it's a group attack, so how would that work? Just choose one of them, maybe? Is it one or whoever's in the region?
I think it's probably only one, though.
Okay, I will do it for this one right here next to you then. So...
Oh, I wanted to make sure that Project 4 didn't get them.
I got you. Which one?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, you
This
don't
one right here.
care. Okay, this one fails then. This one fails. Yeah. Project 4, you are gonna take 7 points of piercing damage. As you kind of get shanked from the side from like these goblins. And then you guys failed the dex save, so that's gonna be an extra 4 piercing. So Sam, you take 4 piercing, and then Project 4, you take 4. You're down? Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Indeed,
It is going to be... It's gonna be Kiwi's turn now.
Yes. All right, it's my turn. Let's get up in this place and stab some people.
Cool.
All right, I guess I will attempt to stab these goblins with my trident.
Cool. Roll that.
A 7.
Is that... Oh, is that just 7? Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Goes
Right.
sailing
He
past.
might have a D4 from Bless.
I don't think that
Just
hits.
check here.
I don't think that hits still, but...
It still doesn't hit. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Do you have anything else?
Ooh, me?
One
Kelthorn.
second.
I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Let me get rid of this
No.
Patreon thing that I stole it from.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't have any other actions I can take.
Noxon, it is your turn now. Need to cover this up.
Are you on mute?
Trying to think of something I could do that's not gonna hurt Kilthorn.
Oh.
You're right in the line of fire. That's all.
Do it.
The only
No.
you would only damage him if you
Kung.
made an AOE or rolled a 1.
Just move over here or something.
It's like the peacock from Kung Fu Panda 2. He's firing on
You
the
won't
army.
be hitting Project 4 because he's lying on the ground right now.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And I want to cast Tasha's Callistic Brew, which is
Caustic.
a stream of acid emanates in a line of 30 feet, and it's a 5-foot wide.
They're lined up, aren't they?
They are lined up. It's 5 foot wide, and they all have to make a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the duration of the spell, which is up to 1 minute.
Okay.
Which
What's the dex save?
means that the dex save is 13.
Success, failure, success, failure. Okay. What's the damage?
So the damage is going to be, let's see, 3, and now the ones that have failed, their saving throws are now covered in acid and have to take 2d4 of acid damage on each of their turns.
Okay. Okay, so basically how I have this set up, these are basically like minions. So like if they take damage, not the main guy, but like these guys, if they take any damage, then they go dead. They're basically dead. So so you guys feel like more powerful and stuff. I got it from a Matt Colville book. So like this guy, acid sprays past, he is dead. Wait, Noxon, you want to describe how it looks like as you kill these guys?
I'm gonna say it's corrosive. So as soon as it hits them, they die from the shock of it because it's just eating away at their flesh.
Yeah, it looks like as you like push up, you like splash this acid on them. Like they don't even have time to like react as the husk of their body or whatever they were just like fall like 1, 2, 3. You hear like the squelching sounds fall to the side. And then you said, sorry, my brain. What was the felled acid every turn? 2d4?
It's gonna be 2d4 on their turn.
Okay, cool. What? I don't have a d4. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, and he takes 3 damage. Cool. Cool. It is going to be the Goblin Sniper's turn. They are going to move up on their turn. Let me see how much they got. Clambering, as they're clamber down this hill. This is difficult terrain, 15. Okay, they get to there. Get to here. One is going to aim for you, Noxon, as you just absolutely destroyed their friends. As they let loose an arrow that goes flying towards you, and the other one is going to go towards Sam. See if these hit.
Yay, Sam!
Okay, I'm pretty sure this doesn't hit, but I'll check. 13?
For me, no.
Okay. Let's check Sam. I think this one hits. 24.
Oh, 24, yes. 24 will hit.
Okay.
Nope.
7 points of piercing.
All right.
Yep, strikes you. Cool. Yeah. Okay. I did that for both of the Goblin Snipers, right? Yeah, I did, okay. Cool. It is Sam, now it's your turn.
All right. Sam does not like archers over there, so Sam is going to cast sleep on these two archers that we can't use.
Oh god.
So,
Hmm?
so 23 hit points worth of archers fall asleep.
Okay, one can fall asleep. The other one is it's not enough. But which one do you want?
Okay, got it. I don't know. The one that's
He's like
lower down. Sure.
slumps to the ground, fast asleep. Actually, he rolls down the hill a little as he immediately gets knocked out. Yeah. If someone attacks you, that's not a concentration spell, right?
Sleep? No, it's not concentration. But the
Okay,
bless
so-
that I have is one.
Okay, got you. Did
So
we
I
do the
should probably
concentration
roll,
on that piercing? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Is that the first
probably
one?
not.
Yeah. Bless wears off. On that last
Okay.
arrow. Hobgoblin, he's going to see his compatriots around him. On his bonus action, he's gonna be like, "Come help me now!" And he's going to motion behind him as well as he's mid combat. Give me a sec. Seemingly some lazy goblins that were in the back doing whatever, who knows what, as they go forward, and on their turn they are going to move forward. Is that 30? Yeah, that's 30. Okay, cool. Yeah, and on his attack roll, he is locked with you, Sam, so he's going to attack you. See if this hits. Okay, that doesn't hit. That's a 6. Okay. Oh, is Morley gone?
Just
Yeah, what
disconnect.
happened?
Morley, no!
He might be switching from his phone to his computer. I don't know.
He's on his
Right
phone right
his
now?
turn?
I don't know.
Morley, you good?
I just got back. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, the Hobgoblin misses on you. He's kind of sucking right now, so...
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he misses. Yeah, okay. That's his turn. It is now Project 4. I need you to death save for me.
Death save. 2.
Okay, Bill. Cool. Yeah, it is... It is gonna now be this Goblin's group turn. So basically, just so you know, on the Hobgoblin's bonus action, he can, like, signal his men forward. So yeah, I'm gonna have them... Can they even reach? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move the dead guys out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One reaches Morley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think they have any range on them, do they? Yeah, they have no range. They suck. Yeah, one reaches you though, Marley. He's gonna attempt to attack you.
Cool.
That's a miss, yep. That's a 4.
Yep.
Okay.
That's not going to do very well.
Yeah, they're rolling pretty bad.
Just so you know, we don't see the rolls that you're making.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's like a GM screen, right?
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm rolling in real life, so
Oh, all right then.
yeah.
Please turn on your camera and stream to us the dice.
Yeah. Okay. Whose turn is it now? Wait, I'm not marking off the goblin groups. Give me a sec. Okay, it is now the goblin sniper. Wait, okay, so I did Project 4 death save, goblin group, goblin. Okay, yeah, goblin sniper. The one that isn't asleep is gonna attempt to snipe you, Noxon, again. Okay, natural 1. As he is knocking his arrow, he trips on a branch and he falls down. the hill, and he's gonna
Nothing
take
less.
he's gonna take 2 points of improv of bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna be prone for that turn. You just hear him like, I gotta laugh, and he falls down, rolling down the hill. Yeah. Cool. That's his turn. Kiwi, your turn.
All right. Okay. I guess the green ones are dead, correct?
Yeah, they're acided.
Well, I will
Acidicized.
attempt to maneuver my way over to this crowd of the other two that are currently on top of
Okay.
Morley's character, and I will, as a bonus action, first off, go into rage.
Okay.
So that I get okay. We get no strength checks and strength saving throws. Then bonus damage roll. Okay, I'm just making sure that I remember. That's all it does. Last 1 minute.
I'm gonna move
Oh,
your...
I see. Okay. I'm going to. I'm not going to use reckless attack, but I will just use. Actually, no. Maybe I will. I'll reckless attack these guys.
Okay.
So I get advantage on my next strength check with the melee weapon. I'm going to attempt to hit him again with the javelin. Ooh, a 10.
A 10. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Terrible
Yeah,
time for
sorry.
that to be down.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, they go sailing over his head as he looks towards you, and yeah, it is gonna be Nox in your turn now.
Yikes.
Just making sure that what I want to do doesn't break concentration. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay. Okay, I am going to... So the... is the main hobgoblin guy, the chief-looking one, is he also... did he take acid damage as well, or no?
Oh, I didn't do that on his turn. You're right. Give me a sec. Let me
I
roll
just
that.
wasn't sure if he was, also,
Yeah.
in the thick of it. Okay.
I just rolled 2 4s for that.
Oh, damn.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah, he's burning. He does look a little beat up. Some blood is starting to trickle out, or some acid is starting to get to him.
In which case, I'm not gonna break my concentration for that. Instead, I am going to... Trying to see if there's anything that I have to do multiple with. Not right now. Okay. In which case, I'm just going to take out my crossbow and try and hit... I have no idea how to ping.
You like hold left
Oh, is
click.
that how you do that? Oh, left click? Oh. What do you do? I have no idea. Hold left click? This guy. I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
It's 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, crossbow sells true, strikes him right in the head, falls over dead as he's charging forward.
Awesome.
Nice. Cool. Cool.
And I do have a bonus action that I would like to do.
Okay.
And that is to cast Healing Word on 4. I'm gonna say
Nice.
Noxon didn't see him fall down the first time. And she just saw him over there and she's like, no! So that's 4 hit points, and she's just gonna shout over at 4, just like, get up! You can't get down right now! Not a very
Apologies,
good
I
healing
didn't
word, but
check my battery levels.
How much healing word?
sorry, 4. So
4, okay.
he heals 4.
Cool, you're up, you're up. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Sam, your turn.
Oh, Sam's turn. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Sam is going to take a swing at this guy right here. That seems like a good thing to do. There we go.
Which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, if he's getting a critical hit, I might have to put a smite on that.
Nice. Do it.
Let's see here. I just happen to have 1 first level spell slot left, so there you go. I will. Where did it go? Where is my smiter? Come on, you.
You're doing great.
Smite him.
Smite. If I could find the smite, it would be great. Apparently, I am the only paladin without smite. So,
Oh my
never
goodness.
mind. I can't find it fast enough. I'll not bother smiting.
Okay, okay.
Maybe I haven't got enough levels of paladin.
You got it, you got it.
Oh, did I roll for damage? I didn't roll for damage, did I?
Nope, nope.
That's a terrible roll for damage. 6 slashing.
What was the to hit?
What was it? 25.
Oh, dang. 6 slashing?
Yeah, but I think it's a critical hit, so.
Yeah.
20.
Describe, I mean, he was super low anyways. Describe how this looks as you kill him.
All right. Sam slashes downward through, near his throat, behind his breastplate. And he falls backwards to the ground as Sam uses his foot to pull his long sword out.
Yeah, his blood splatters you in the face as you pull the sword back. He kind of looks at you, like in his eyes you can see a look of disbelief as something so tiny managed to fell him. Yeah, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that too. For killing this hobgoblin. Sick. Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh wait, yeah, whatever. Do you have anything else to do?
Nope. Project 4 is up, so I will not be doing anything else. Done.
Okay.
Do I get my action for this round?
I think I forget what happens when you get up, right?
You should still.
I think you
have
can
faster movement speed, but you should still be able to do an action.
Yeah, I'm thinking Baldur's Gate for some reason. I'm thinking like Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you have your action and stuff.
Do you guys see the turn order? That's what
Oh.
he's asking is.
I have it written down, but I can put it up for you. Give me a sec.
Oh, hey.
I just want to make sure.
Jew Felicio, what is that name? What is that random name? That's crazy.
Kiwi, your mic's going crazy.
Yeah, it's given a little bit of static. Off and on.
Yeah, oh, it's the Hog Element Project 4. It's now your turn, by the way, sorry.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy. Holding this guy. 13.
Nice. Does it have a range? Or like, does it have a splash? Sorry. Or is it just one?
No, it's one beam. I don't have any benefits to it just yet.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That hits. Eldritch Belt Blast just tears through a chunk of his side, gets blown off as he falls to the ground dead. Nice, nice, nice. Sick. Okay. This goblin is going to charge with no fear towards Noxon, and these two, I'm just gonna group them together in the same turn, are both going to attack Sam. So I'm gonna do the one for Noxon first. Give me a sec. What am I looking for? Okay, yeah. 13.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. That one doesn't hit on you, Sam. So yeah, you guys both dodge these crappy attacks from them. Yeah, that is their turn. It is going to be the Goblin Sniper's turn now. He's going to attempt 1, 2, 3. He's going to attempt to snipe Kelthorn. But you have half cover, I think, from the goblins in front.
They also have advantage on any attack against me until my turn because of reckless attack.
Oh dang. Okay, Okay, we'll see. We'll play this by ear. Okay. You have +2 on AC. Give me a sec. I'm looking for this. Okay, 21. 21 hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay.
Sam is going to impose disadvantage on someone that's 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
Or, sorry. I'm going to protect someone that's 5 feet away from me.
Okay, how does that work?
So it's a disadvantage, so he needs to roll again, and if he gets a worse roll,
Okay.
then
Does 15 hit on the disadvantage?
Kelthorn?
15 on disadvantage? But you
Yeah.
said I have +2 AC, right?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
the cover? So no, you need a 17.
Alright, it goes selling past. This other guy is like sound
Off
asleep
of
still.
Sam's shield.
Yeah, bounces, he just is a terrible shot. Okay, Kiwi, your turn now.
Okay, no one has disadvantage on me again, or advantage on me again, but I might just give them advantage once again when I. Does rage lasts a minute?
Yeah, it goes away if you don't attack, if you don't get any damage though.
Okay, so I still have rage because I haven't taken damage. And
Yeah, that's true.
But he did attack.
I did attack, but I did with. So then I'm just going to attempt to attack the goblin just with
Good.
with my trident again. Let's try poking him. There's a 17 hit.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So 17. I'll roll for damage off that. That's a 9 plus then this.
Yeah, they're
rage.
they're dead. They're dead. You have to
Oh,
calculate
okay.
all that.
Darn.
I'm gonna put you right here too, so you can get both of them. Describe how it looks like as you kill both these goblins.
I lift my spear and I lunge forward, stabbing through the chest of the one, leading into the lower abdomen of the other as like a downward spike. As the tip of my trident like wedges into the ground as the blood gushes out
Nice.
from their torsos, and I yell,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it strikes true. Blood on your weapon as you pull it out. Sick. Okay. Do you have anything else, Kelthorn?
No, I don't have any other actions then.
All right, Noxon, your turn.
Okay. How far away is? Sorry. Okay, 30 feet. Okay, cool.
That's the one that's asleep too.
Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, how far away is the other one then? Oh, he's half far. Well, I
He's
can
just
move.
chilling.
I can move, but let's see, like. Yeah, I'll move there.
You do have a little goblin on you.
Oh, I do. Oh, I forgot about. I'm very much paying attention. In which case, I'm just going to try and poison spray him.
All right.
That's a 7.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Just for the sake, I don't want this to carry on. Just say you hit because there's only like 2 of them. You know. So yeah, that poison spray will hit, and I'm gonna say this ends combat as well because this goblin is gonna attempt to run away. The last one, as he sees his friend's dead. Give me a sec. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to run away. Give me a sec. Let me put something else. All right. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna attempt to run away. He's gonna like, why, and he's like, he's like screaming around deliriously as he runs in this certain direction, away from you guys, like heading southward. If you guys want to catch him or do whatever, I don't know.
Sam is not likely to be able to run after him, but our Kenku friend can run after him.
I very well could. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna chase after him with the intent to slash his ankles so that he can't run.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna. I'm not. You know what? Let's see. What would that be? What would that be? Dude, give me an athletics check. I think, right, for speed.
6.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's going to break out ahead of you as you're chasing him kind of through the woods. Kind of southward. I would say maybe that at this point, he probably gets away, I think, at this point. It's just, it's just a little goblin, like, who cares about him, right? As he kind of breaks through, he's like sprinting through, kind of breaks to the south to the woods and goes through the foliage. You can chase him if you want more, but yeah, around you, you see the burning bodies, you see the fire still flaming, you see the owlbear in the cage, the one that is sleeping as well, and you see the bodies with strewn about weapons, with the hobgoblin kind of wearing armor that looks a little more professional than the other goblins, kind of like with a gleaming sort of sense to it. With like he has like some bags on his side, on the side of his person as well. Yeah,
Sam will
as
tie up the sleeping goblin with some rope.
okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Let me do something better for this. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You have the owlbear in the cage. You can loot if you want. The sleeping goblin.
I'm gonna go over to the owlbear in the cage, hold up a piece of the jerky that I offered him last time, and see if he recognizes me from last time.
Give me animal handling with advantage.
Sam is gonna put guidance on him if he's gonna do something with the owlbear.
11 or 17 plus d4.
Yeah, it works. It works. As he sniffs the jerky, he seems to have recognized you, from your time when you shine the light on him. Yeah, he takes the jerky readily and hungrily, as it seems that some of the goblins seem to have beat him, as is there a little blood on the beak on the side of his face. He's kind of like purring a little, like not purring, but like not it's kind of like a sympathetic sound, I guess.
I'm gonna slowly unlock the cage and let him out.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna walk about. So yeah, this is a companion for you guys, and I assume that Project 4 is gonna be. You want to be the caretaker?
I guess so, if nobody else objects.
Okay.
No.
No.
Cool. I am going to show I'll just give this to everybody if they want. But do you see this that I have on here?
Do you mean is it in? What is it? What is it? Yeah, it's Owlbear Club under journal.
Yeah,
Top
if you
right
click on
journal.
that, it's a really like it looks a little bit weird when you do it, but it's a very easy system. So like you're not doing like another character. It's like you just do one attack and then you're good. It's like you can use them in combat and stuff. Um, if you guys want, or you can sell them. You don't have to keep the companion. Um, but yeah, just mechanics wise, I will explain it if we get into combat. But yeah, you got a little owlbear cub with you as he's like snuggling up against you, and he looks very forlorn as its mother was killed.
Sam wonders if we should put out this fire, except he has nothing that will put out fires.
I'm gonna cast Control
water?
Flame.
Okay,
Ah, nice.
nice. What do you want to do with that flame?
I'm going to go up to as many of the flames as I can, hold out an open hand, and then close it to snuff out the flames.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The fire is snuffed out. Um, as it seems like maybe half of this farmstead was burned down. But you know, if somebody ever wants to rebuild it, there's still enough structural integrity for it to be built. Yeah, but unfortunately the owners are dead, lying on the ground, bloodied right next to the goblins.
Hmm. Sam will start to dig a hole.
Okay. Sam, can you give me a history check?
Sure. History. Let's see here. Oh, this is not going to end well. 13.
Yeah. It was not very high DC, but you can make some parallels between this goblinoid raid and the one that happened to your tavern in your village. As you
Yes.
as the fire, you know, is controlled by Project 4, as it dies down, you can even remember the burning and screams very similarly to this.
Sam is looking angry. Darn sardened old goblinoid. Yeah.
Consort it.
Yep. And yeah, Sam is digging, and he says, "You guys can loot the body if you want, but I have work to do."
I don't know if I have
Okay.
any means of helping you dig.
Are you guys like patting down the bodies as you're like throwing them in these holes and stuff?
Sam is digging holes for the farmer and his wife. If
Oh,
if the goblins they don't need holes. They can be, carrion. They can be eaten by the beasts.
okay. Yeah. You do notice, like, as you're like picking up these bodies, Sam, that like the goblin captain, there is a bit of a glint that you can see like inside one of his pouches. But
It wouldn't be me picking him up. I'm busy with the
okay.
other thing.
I'll try to drag the bodies that he's trying to bury towards him.
Cool. Yeah. What is Noxon and Kelthorn doing at this point?
Well, I guess I could look around to see if there's anything else to loot, if they've missed something, considering he's just digging some graves.
Yeah, you wanna give me an invest-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Noxon is, she went back to the cart and she's bringing it closer so that we could just, like, head out right from there. Because we left it behind to, sneak up.
Yeah. Kiwi, as you're searching through the bodies. You're kind of patting down. You kind of see, are you patting down the goblins' bodies? I'm guessing.
Yeah, the goblins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find not too much on them, but they kind of have like very crappy weapons that wouldn't really sell much for anything. But you're as you kind of pat down the goblin, the hobgoblin, you fill in his pouches. You find 8 gold and 4 silver pieces. And you also find a parchment that is closed together, like folded in one of the side bags.
Okay, I'd like to open the parchment.
Yes, yeah. As you open the parchment, this music is like way too melancholy. Give me a sec. As you open the parchment, I'm gonna share this to everybody. But you know, Kelthor's the one reading it. You guys see that?
Bugbear note?
Yeah, that one. It's on Roll20.
Okay.
Continue gathering viable candidates from the outer hamlets. Look for magical receptivity. The ember must be found. The detonation will ring out across Petrosia. Do not fail him, the woken one. Symbol.
And I do have a symbol here that I made very quickly. So don't judge.
Oh, see, I interpreted that as like a drum symbol, like just you know.
Yeah, it was like one of those pop-up books. It has like a little tiny symbol that comes out. Yeah, there's a cinder, or like there's like a sun symbol here. Kind of look like cinders, but it's supposed to be like a, yeah, just supposed to be a sun. You know, that's not a very good symbol, but just imagine it is like imprinted underneath a symbol.
The sun from the Teletubbies. Everybody run.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Cool. Yeah. Give me a sec. I mean, it's up to you, Kelthorn, if you want to read it to the rest, or...
The note?
Yeah, up to you.
Did I not read it? Did you guys not hear me?
Were you reading it out loud to the group?
Yeah, I assumed I was reading it out loud to the group.
My bad.
But I thought, did my mic not pick it up? Apparently my mic.
No, I heard it. I didn't know if it was like in character. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I could read it in character, but it's gonna sound very similar.
No, it's
maybe
fine,
with some maybe with some caws in between, like continue gathering viable candidates.
It's canonical. Kelthorn can't read it. Like, he has to read out loud. He doesn't know how to read in his head.
Yeah, because I'm mimicking the noises that other people make. Like, just wait until we find some other people I can compliment them on being as pretty as a rose. Just you wait.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have the goblin tied up, but you know, Noxon pulls in with the cart.
All right. Sam will finish up making shallow graves for the farmer and his wife, and maybe I'll tie some sticks together to make a little cross and put it at the head of them, and he says, "There, that's a proper way for a burial," he says, and he goes and sullenly gets in the cart.
Are you?
Don't need any farming tools, do we?
I don't think so.
Probably not. I'll be right back.
Cool. Are you guys keeping the goblin just tied up, or are you not bringing him or interrogating him or something? We can just move on.
we're just gonna leave him tied up. He's gonna starve to death.
We better bring him with us, and we'll put him on the cart, and we can interrogate him as we go, and we'll ask him about the the note that we found. Who is the woke one?
The woken one.
Oh,
The woke one.
whoa!
That's funny.
Oh God.
Yep. Damn woke goblins.
Boar's gonna turn to the group and ask, "What do I name my new friend?" He asks as he holds the owl bear up by its pits as if it's a stuffed animal.
Butterball.
Butterball. I'm naming him Butter.
Butter. Butterball's his full name.
We can think up something, I'm sure.
Okay.
For now, it's just
Yeah.
Butterball.
I think we'll move on swiftly ahead. You guys were, as I recall, you guys were about a day out, maybe a day and a half out, of Harper Wild. As you guys are traveling, I would think that you guys would set up camp for at least one night, right? Just before you guys get there. You can't reach it in probably one day.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, as you guys travel forward in your cart, the goblin is still fast asleep. May that sleep spell last until you even reach I think it was like noon when you guys were traveling, but you guys reach your next spot of camping. Let me see. As you guys, I would say it's like right next to the Erdalock, so like along the banks of the Erdalock, if you guys decide to camp along there, um, you can. But yeah, as you guys are kind of traveling along though, you notice that people, there are travelers on the road, kind of going north. You can see that some of them have food. Like there's like there's like a dwarf family and like even some like single people traveling just by themselves. Yeah, as you guys make to your camp and set up a fire, so you hear it crackling. I kind of want to put on some crackling, fire crackling music. Give me a sec, sorry. You guys hear that? All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, you guys are at the fire like right now. It's up to you what your characters, what your characters are doing though.
I'm gonna make a little meal for the owlbear and try to treat his wounds.
What is Kelthorn and Sam doing currently?
At the fire.
Yeah.
We're still. Are we still in the area of the goblin camp, or are we travel? Oh, we traveled. Right?
We're traveling towards Harper Wild, so you guys maybe made I'm not sure. You made some time up though, so you guys were about a day and a half. You'll probably reach Harper Wild by tomorrow.
Okay. Really have much I need to do at the fire. I was gonna say I'm gonna start roasting some of those goblin corpses, but they're kind of pretty far away right now.
Maybe you brought one with?
Sure. Kelthorn ominously pulls a one of the goblin's corpses out of like a rucksack that he's been dragging along the whole time, and he takes his trident and he pokes at it a little bit, and then he like pulls out like a little paring knife and starts cutting chunks off and tossing them into the fire and watching them sizzle. And you can see the gleam in his eyes as he like is bewildered by how he notices how the goblin's flesh just sears and bubbles and pops.
Sam discreetly goes over there and casts Purify Food and Drink on the goblin.
I wasn't gonna
What did
eat
I
him.
just come back to?
Yep. That's really what's happening.
Maybe
All
you
I-
should use that trident to go get some fish.
I'm sorry, all
Sounds
I
like
heard
it.
is Kilthorn is dragging a goblin corpse and now he's throwing it in the fire. What?
I don't know. You asked me if I wanted to do something at the fire. What else am I supposed to do? Normal fire things? Pfft, who does that?
That's my job.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Thought we
as
put out the fire. Where are we?
we traveled a little bit ahead, like on the cart, and we are on the
Oh,
banks
okay.
of the Erdalok right now. We're probably gonna reach Harper Wild tomorrow, around noonish, maybe somewhere around that time, midday.
Okay.
It is now Drolst the 13th, I think. No, Drolst the 14th. No, it's the 13th, it'll be 14th tomorrow. Yeah. As Kelthorn the flesh is bubbling, you can sense that the goblin that you guys have tied up that you brought with you is starting to rouse and starting to wake up.
Sam hands out good berries.
Yeah, I just gotta see if I'm able to cast both of these things. Yes, I can. I can cast Purify Food and Drink once a day for free. So, yep, Sam cast Good Berry. He gets 10 good berries and he starts handing those out.
I'll feed one to the owl bear and then drink a little bit of the alcohol that I brought with me.
Yeah, there's 10 of them, so there's lots to go around.
You hear the rustling, the goblin is away. He's like, and he like looks around. He wakes up to the scene of one of his goblin brethren being flayed and burnt, and he's like, "Oh, what is going on? What?"
Good morning.
That's right.
Oh.
Don't worry, we haven't cast Purified Food and Drink on you yet.
Nursing goes, why did we bring him with?
We wanted to ask him about a note that we found. Maybe for clarification. Of course, if he's not useful, I think the barbarian can think of something to do with him.
No, please, no.
Good cooking.
What do you want? And as he is talking, he kind of looks towards Project 4, and he gets cut off, or like he stops mid-sentence, and he's like, "Oh, Metal One, you're a Metal One."
I have been all my life that I know of.
He's the Tin Man. Yes.
Why have you attacked us?
You hurt my friend. He holds up the owl bear and then puts him back down on his lap.
We were just we were just doing what we were told. I don't understand. What do you guys want to know? I don't want to die.
Well, you could tell us why you have a letter and who the Woken One is. We might set you free if you do.
That was Goover. He really knew the information more than me, but we're work. I, I don't know. I'm so confused right now. And he's putting his hands on his head, and he's like, we're working. I mean, we have someone that's in charge that looks like you. And he points towards Project 4. But he looks he's bigger. You're kind of skinny compared to him, you know?
I'm not meant for combat.
Not meant for combat, but you don't know enough to stay in the back of the line. Oh, I think we
Actually,
might
Chris,
need to
I'm not
get.
meant for combat either, but I haven't gotten downed like you have.
Or's gonna one hand slowly raises and does that whole jabbering thing you can do with your hand where
Oh,
he's mocking
it's
her.
the little mouth that goes open and closed. Yeah. It's okay, soldier. We know that you were bravely diving into battle, irrespective of your own health. Yeah, if you have health, I don't know. But anyway,
I shouldn't have health.
Noxon goes, don't mock the healer.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
You guys gonna let me go? I know where they kind of set up camp, but that's about all I know.
what did happen to the farmer and his wife that were not in good health when we found them?
I don't know. Boss man said kill, so we killed.
Uh-huh.
So you
And
do know you killed them.
If I should command the barbarian to kill you, should the barbarian
No.
listen?
No, please, no.
Oh. And how is that different? I don't understand. You need to explain it to me.
I think I know. I've overheard whispers from Nur.
Nur is the bugbear, by the way.
I've overheard whispers that, they're located. I don't know. He said something about Verdant Hollow. I don't know what that is. It's something about that.
Does anybody have a good history score intelligence? Oh. I'm not sure.
None of us.
I've heard that before, haven't I?
Noxon,
Okay.
give me a advantage with history check.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done.
It's 24.
It's your old stomping grounds.
Oh my gosh, it is! I'm so distracted right now. I'm so sorry. What's in Verdant Hollow? Sorry.
He's saying that it is where the bugbear captain said that possibly someone that looks like Project 4, maybe that is in charge of this little operation, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's where they are.
Do I know of any mech people that typically reside there?
You do not. I mean, you've seen, you haven't seen something like Project 4, though. Maybe like some of the lesser automatons.
Okay. Oh wow, that's. Oh, okay. So Noxon will go. That's past Goldenmere. That's past where we're going. Why so? Why are you doing things so far away? What's important that's here?
I don't know. That's all I know. You let me go now.
He has outlived his usefulness. Maybe the barbarian can use him for some practice. He needs practice punching things. He likes to do that.
I thought you meant he was
Samus
gonna
is so
cook
out of
him.
character.
Yeah, I could use some good cuisine practice.
Oh no!
He
He's
might
like
cook
trying.
him after he's done tenderizing him. I don't know.
He's trying to scoot away, even though he's tied with rope. He's like trying to butt scoot away.
Please, no, please.
fleas. Not only that, he's full of fleas. Didn't you hear him?
Please. Okay, Kelthor's gonna pull the rest of the group aside just real quick. He's like, I might seem like a bad guy, but I don't know if do we really kill this guy? Or like
I just let him go.
let him go?
We're just trying to scare him. And I don't think we should let him go. I think we should maybe accidentally let him escape. You know what I'm saying?
If we let him go, he's going to come
Oh.
back and blab about us.
This is true. Got a point.
And if we accidentally let him escape, he'll hold a grudge and probably do worse.
Well,
Honestly-
if we accidentally let him escape, they might say, "Oh, don't go near those guys. They eat their captives," because he saw a Kiwi like carving the
Fillet.
body of his friend up and throwing him into the fire. So I think if we scare him good, he might tell the others to stay away.
Well, Noxon's gonna look at 4 and go, "You have mage hand, do you not?"
Where are you going with this?
What are you
Well,
gonna do with that
we're-
mage hand?
Oh god. Well, we're distracted. Why don't you just loosen his restraints real quick right now?
No, I have a better idea.
Uh-oh.
Kelthorn is gonna disregard everything that they're saying, and he's gonna go over to the goblin and gonna be like, "I'm gonna start with a finger with his paring knife," and he's gonna like reach for the
His
ropes
eyes.
that are like around his feet and by his legs, and Kelthorn's gonna like start to like cut a finger, and like it's it's just a light graze, like it's not like actually gonna cut the finger off, but Kelthorn's gonna like sneeze, he's gonna slip and cut both the ropes of the hands and the feet simultaneously, practically freeing the goblin.
He's like, ah, no! And then as you strike him, he's like, I'm free, you idiots! And he's gonna run away.
Okay.
He's
Use
gonna run
mage
away.
hand to trip him.
You want to trip him? You want to trip him?
I'm also going to cast Cause Fear.
Okay. What does that do?
He needs to make a Wisdom 14 save or else be feared.
Yeah, that fails. 7.
Yeah, he is now afraid of me.
Okay. I think he's just gonna run off into the night. Unless one of you all are chasing after him.
No, I
We
almost
can get
scorching
the
raid him though.
barbarian. We can
Okay.
get the barbarian to chase him for a little while. Just really put the fear of God in him.
Okay, I'm gonna chase after him and be like, get back here, fingers!
Oh, please, please, no. He's just
I'm gonna,
stomping.
I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my whip.
Oh my god, bro. Alright.
I didn't realize we brought Indiana Jones with us.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh god.
Okay. It's gonna deal 7. I don't remember the damage
Lethal,
type.
right?
I think
Dead
it's
if
slash.
he kills Hammond.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh no!
Might
You,
wanna-
you can do non-lethal damage.
I wanna-
I want to do non-lethal.
Okay. You just, I guess the whip like strikes him like in the back of the head or something, just slumps over.
Oh, if he's knocked out, we'll just move on.
Yeah.
Time up again.
Oh god. I don't know.
I'm gonna tie him upside down to the nearest tree.
Ah,
Oh,
good.
no, but if you tie him upside down to the tree, he'll know that we let him live that.
Oh, true.
Yeah, just leave him.
He escaped somehow.
No, but see, wait, we could let him live. We could tie him upside down to the nearest tree, and then we could leave the mutilated corpse of his friend right below him, so that when he wakes up, that's what he sees. To strike the fear of, like,
Now we're
our
talking.
group into it. Let's do that.
Alright.
I'm sold. That's what's
Alright.
happening.
We'll leave the barbarian to the intimidation. I'm sure he's better at it than I am.
Yeah, yeah. You tie it up in a way that or you want to just like have it underneath Kelthorn? Like when he wakes up, he sees
So
it.
like pose it so that like when he wakes up, because his head's like gonna be kind of like leaned back, right, because from gravity. So like when he wakes up, the first thing like he sees is gonna be like the mutilated corpse of his friend.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that consider it done. You do that. As the others are around the fire. Do you guys want to do a long rest while we're here? Because we
Yes.
will be going into the. Okay. Cool, cool.
Please, all my spell slots.
Yeah. We're not high level, so we don't have very many of those spell slots.
Mm.
I have 3 and I've used 2 of them.
I have 2 and I used 2. I mean, I guess I used 1 to instill fear into a goblin running away, but
Yes, I have 3. I used all 3, but one of them was for Goodberry, so.
I can't help when you're downed if I have no spell slots.
it's fine. We're just gonna become those players that ask every single session if we're gonna level up.
Uh,
I don't want to look it.
It's coming. Here, I'm gonna put on the map. You guys can see. Give me a sec. Just so like. Let me see. You guys see that or not? Oh, I didn't switch over. Okay.
No.
Sick. That's I think that's Verdant Hollow's location. Like that like stretch of woods
Mm-hmm.
over here. So that's what he
That's
was
what's on the other
mentioning.
map.
That's what he was mentioning about. Oh, what'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying on the map you have in the Discord channel, it's
Yeah,
where
we
it
have
was.
this one too, but yeah, just here.
Mm.
Cool, cool, cool. So you guys are all going to sleep, right? I assume so. Long rested. Um, you guys dream? You guys dream anything? Dream anything good?
Not that I
Noxon
know
can't
of.
dream.
Yeah, Noxon can't dream. But okay, okay.
I can paint us a vivid picture of Kael'thorn's dream.
Yeah, paint us a picture.
Okay, so uh, in front of him, you can see these trees to the left and the right, with an opening in the center out to a great lake. At the center of the lake, there is a small island with what appears to be a figure standing on it. Kael'thorn walks forward to the edge of the water and steps his little Kenku feet in the water to look even closer. And as he looks out onto the island, the figure that is staring at him is none other than the goblin that he tied up to the tree. The goblin waves hello, and Kael'thorn startles awake, fearful, because he doesn't know why he saw that.
Okay, okay. You startle awake. And then you go back to sleep, I presume, after?
Yeah. No, there's nothing else gonna happen here.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to sleep, Kelthorn, uh, that goblin start kind of, got to you, I guess, a little. You start to see the corners of the edges of your dream state or whatever come into focus. And as you kind of like are in this dream state, you kind of look up and you can see stars, and you look in front of you as you're this person and you see the tent city of Naxos. Let me play some dream music actually. Give me a sec, I got something on here. You guys hear that?
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. You see the tents of Naxos, Kelthorn. As the sand kind of blows in your face. It's nighttime in this dream setting. As you are um sitting there, um what is your character doing? Like, is he looking up the stars? Is he gazing over this tent city where you were?
I would think I would be like gazing over the city.
Yeah, yeah. As you're gazing over the city, you hear kind of like a rustle to your right where the tent is, where you're kind of next to a tent as well, which is your own tent. And out steps someone that you know. It's an older Kenku, kind of wearing um, clean clothing, um, sort of like a steward that you know all too well. Tabdo. And in this dream, you don't know if it's a memory or dream or what's going on. You hear, "You're up at this hour, Master Kelthorn."
Sorry, I'm
Does
just
your
writing
dream
this down.
person say anything?
I'm just writing this down. I'm gonna ask him. Where am I?
What do you mean? You don't recognize it? He gestures out over the tent city.
I've just never seen it. I've never seen it at this time of night or in this setting under the stars.
Always looking at the stars, Master Kelthorn. And he like scuttles up a little, and his hands are kind of clasped in front of him. Did you want to come in, or were you going to sit outside?
I'd love to come in. Sure.
Okay. And as you kind of like follow him like inside, describe to me what this like inner tent that where you grew up, where you were in Naxos, like what it would look like with Tabdo as your steward.
Um. Okay. Hence, assume there would be probably along like the walls there would be paintings and depictings of like other Kenku with assumed family members or other relatives. Unsure. I can't really tell from the dream fugue state. In the surroundings, I would see a dining hall or a dining like area off to the side where there's obviously some sort of like cooking pot to like prepare a meal, and then to off at the sides you can see that there's a bed where presumably I would have like slept, and probably just assume like lanterns hanging from the ceiling, kind of like small little lanterns strung up, kind of similar to like you would have like a layout of like string lights or like kind of like set up in arrangements of star configuration on the roof of the tent.
Okay. As you follow in, you hear Tabdo say, "Have I ever told you about your parents?"
I don't believe you have.
Oh, the music just restarted. Maybe another time. But I can say that you have their personalities, a combination of both. I think you have your father's boldness and your mother's bright eyes. But I think one thing that you lack is their sense of duty to the house. Would you agree, Kelthorn?
I would think that I haven't found my sense of duty to the house, as I don't see our future going very far.
I've seen you gallivanting with the Goliaths, with the orcs, practicing in their barbaric ways when you should be in your studies.
But the studying that has been passed on to me not taught me anything that I need to be able to fight for a cause, or even if there is a cause, this, it seems purposeless and meaningless. There's nothing left to fight for.
Meaningless. Did our house burn to the ground for their heir to say it's meaningless? One thing about our house is that they were in the shadows, but they always had a way, contingencies, backup plans, Kelthorn. Follow the trail. Follow what they had, and we will rise to our former glory, Kelthorn. And as he says this, the edges of your dream state kind of is starting to become a little more fuzzy, as you seemingly are like snapping to I can't even think of it, awake status, bro.
Yeah.
Reality, yeah. And you kind of hear repeating Tabdo's voice of your old Kenku. Follow the trail. Follow the trail of House Duskquill. And he kind of repeats it in a Kenku-like manner too. Follow the trail. Follow the trail. Yeah. And you wake up. Cool.
Okay.
Hopefully that was good
Very
dream
nice.
music.
Very nice. Yes. Could you spell out his name? I don't know how to spell that.
I think it's in your
Or
story.
is it in the story sheet? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go take a peek at that right now.
Tabdo though, if you don't see it.
Oh, I was so close. I had tab though.
Tab though.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Cool. I think we can continue. Oh yeah, Sam, you had that dream too. I saw that. You had that dream.
Sam dreams about a farmer and his wife sitting on a bench near a burned farmhouse overlooking a small pond as the sun sets.
Very nice. Very nice. Sick. Cool. I'm actually gonna do more upbeat music as we get into Harper Wild. Are you guys fine if I skip ahead until you guys reach the city?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unless anybody needs to do anything with their characters or whatnot.
Like roll experimental elixirs?
Yeah,
That's
I
bad.
did do that.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
We'd have time to make more as long as she's on the wagon. Then she's
I
got
can
the
only do one per day.
one per day. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
how many days worth of travel it was to get to where we're going.
I've been trying to keep track of that. I've been rolling every time the DM says another day.
Okay.
The experimental elixirs, I'm pretty sure, go bad after a day.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
No.
No?
That's if you're doing something with like an alchemy jug or something. No. If I put them into a separate vial, then
And
they're
it's
good.
my good berries go bad after a day too. Yeah.
Huh.
After 24 hours.
Okay. You guys see on the map, you guys are, I'm gonna describe it as you guys come into the city. Yeah, on the day on this travel, you guys are about I forget, like half a day away. You guys, as I mentioned before, you guys pass people, presumably going to the Bloomtide Festival that I mentioned before. You know, they're going north. You know, it's like kind of a big festivity in House Hillmaker territory. Yeah, you guys pass people, you guys pass families as you guys crest over a hill and you guys see the city of Harper Wild, which in comparison to Traveler's Rest dwarfs it in that it looks maybe 4 to 5 times bigger. What you see as you crest over the hill, you see clumped buildings, you know, with smoke rising up. You see ash-stained chimneys, with kind of a large, actually Noxman knows this. You would know that this is a pretty large garrison building where Crimson Vale are in the center of the town, kind of not dwarfing, but it does rise substantially over the squat buildings that are surrounding it. You see to the east, kind of like the Erdalock with the water mills churning day in, day out. And to the west, you see workhouses located near the budding wheat fields in preparation for the Bloomtide. Um, yeah, and as you approach, let me see. Also, you guys kind of see workers in the fields. And as you can see, it's like halflings, dwarfs, all types of people. Nox, and you would know that these are people that have been caught doing crimes against the crown and are forced to work underneath the crown in kind of in a menial, demeaning sort of way. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has anything else I can describe. Let me see. I have a picture. This is a bad AI picture. I'm sorry, but that's kind of the vibe I was feeling. Just chimneys, the large garrison building, all that. Yeah. As you guys get close, you guys see a checkpoint. With Crimsonville checking in a multitude of people going through there. You see that there is to the left sort of a doorway where workers that I mentioned before are coming in and out, moving, carrying sacks of you don't know what. Yeah, as you guys are arriving into Harbor Wild. I don't know if I said that, but that's welcome to Harbor Wild. That's Harbor Wild.
Yep.
I don't know.
Is our first order of business to go up to the gate and pass?
Yep. We will show them our traveling papers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you guys go through this checkpoint, you guys notice that everybody else has traveling papers. Yeah, and you can see that I forgot to mention that it's sort of there's like a sort of like drizzle kind of coming down that kind of gives a sort of depressing look to Harper Wild. As you can see, notice that the Crimson Veil seem more let's say professional than the one in Traveler's Rest. Traveler's Rest is kind of known for being, not really guarding too much, it's kind of like a low stakes sort of town. When compared to Harper Wild, it is definitely more overbearing. Sam, were you wearing your Crimson Veil outfit still, or did you follow the captain's advice and kind of been more low key? What would your character do?
Yeah, Sam will hide all the pieces that are made of crimson, and make sure that his shield is not in sight because it has a large red cross on it. So
Okay,
crimson
okay.
cross. Sorry.
Okay. I'll put some. I'm not a fan of this music. Yeah. Okay. Very low key. As you guys are coming to this checkpoint, you kind of hear one of the guards that is like at the checkpoint, and he's like, "Papers, please.
That's a good
Anything
game.
that is contraband will be taken and looked at thoroughly." He's like yelling out. Yeah, as you guys go through. You guys are just handing out the papers to this guy?
Seems like the right thing to do. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. It doesn't really give too much notice to it. As you yeah, he doesn't give too much notice to it as he passes it back to you and he's like, looks good. Keep moving, and he kind of motions you through. And as you guys go through the checkpoint, here's what you see. You can see kind of you see a gallows setup that is much more intimidating than the one in Traveler's Rest, where it's only like a one sort of thing. This one has 4 to 5 people that are hanged for their crimes, and you can even see on there you see trespassing still in kind of like in wooden signs around their necks, as it's kind of like set to permeate fear. You also see to your right, you see that someone is like, there's like a crowd of people there's a crowd of people like throwing dice, and you can see that there's like cheers erupting from that side. And also you see a little farther down, um, you see kind of like children that are a little bit dirty, like halflings, and you don't really see their parents around, but you can see them, even see a couple of them. This is like 300 feet down, like pickpocketing some of the new bloom tiders that are coming through. So yeah, you guys come in through Harbor Wild.
I'm gonna go up to the nearest guard and ask them for directions to the man that we're looking for.
Okay. You
Uh,
did Noxon say or tell you?
no, I didn't tell him about anything. I think. Yeah, we're going to Golden Mirror. This is just a rest stop along the way,
Whoops. Okay.
so he wouldn't be here. But no, I didn't tell anyone about the Tobrin Fairbrook thing.
Oh,
But
I
I
thought
will
you were talking
say,
about the Bristle and Bone guy from the
yeah, that
the
guy.
rebellions. You didn't
Yeah.
tell anybody?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm reading the wrong name. I
Yeah,
have
it's no
him written
problem.
down here. I'm just reading incorrectly. No, but she will want to find out where that is fairly discreetly.
Okay. How do you want to go about doing that?
That is a good question.
You do see that multitude of people throwing dice. Perhaps that way, or one of the guards. It's up to you.
Definitely not a guard. I think she might actually go over to Four and say, "Hey, Four, have you ever played a game like that before?" Like pointing at the dice.
He'll pull out a deck of cards from his back pocket and say, "No, I'm more keen to cards myself."
Oh, I see. Well, why don't you go show them some of your card games? She's kind of trying to find a way in to go talk to them.
He'll do as she says.
You
Going
can go meet some
over.
new friends.
Okay. Okay. Everybody else follows? Are you guys splitting up, or what's going on?
Sure. Sam's
Okay.
gonna follow because he's curious as to what they're doing.
Sick. Sick. Yeah. Project 4. As you saunter up, you see that there is a very passionate game of dice, as they're like people are yelling and holding up slips of money to some guy in the middle. He's a human, bald, kind of with a large bulbous nose in the center. And you hear him yell out. He's like, "Get hired in my number and I will give you so much money." And he's like screaming out, and people are like, people like at one at a time are kind of like yelling, and like it's obviously some sort of
Gambling game.
some sort of gambling game.
Can I roll insight to see if the game is rigged in any way?
Sure.
Never mind.
It looks like dice.
Indeed.
Like some sort of dice game.
I'm gonna sit down and offer up a gold coin.
Yeah. You just like push through people. As you kind of like push through people, you kind of hear the crowd kind of quiet. Like it's like kind of like a slow like descending volume as they notice an automaton, and you hear a shrill voice of someone in the crowd say,
What is a clankerhead doing here?
and you hear people pipe up,
Hey, what are you doing here, you metal bucket?
"Oh, you should go back to where you come from, you house, you." And he's like stutters out because he doesn't really know, can't really finish the insult, but like you hear people like speaking up. Apparently, you're not too well liked.
I'm just here to play some games with you.
Noxon will come up behind you and go, he's exactly where he should be.
What is that, metal money?
You can't really who said that from someone in the
Metal
crowd said that.
money? Sorry, what did he say? Is that metal money? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I know Noxon will be like, what does that mean?
He'll shrug and hold up to the gold coin. Does this money work here? He'll ask the guy with the bulbous nose.
Yes, any money is good here. Don't worry about my friends. Listen. And he's like pushes forward and he like yells over the crowd. He's like, he might be a clanker, but he has gold. And we like gold, yes? There's like some nods in agreement and they kind of let you through. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to play this game with them?
Yeah, just play around.
All right. Okay. Here's how it works. If I roll a 5 or a 6, then I win. Actually, you know, just for you, if I roll a 6, I win. If you roll between 2 or 5, then you win. And a 1 is a tie. Sound good?
Okay.
Complicated rules. Okay.
Hey, listen, I made this scat. Oh, he catches himself. All right, let's go. And he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll a dice. Oh wait, how much are you gonna wager?
I wagered 1 gold.
Okay. Yeah, he rolls his dice, and it lands on a 6. Oh, too bad, you lose. And he snatches up that money.
I'm gonna pick up the dice and let it roll in my hand to see if it lands on a 6 again.
Hey, what the? And as you roll it, lands on a 6 again.
I'm gonna turn it on the next side and then let go to see if it rolls back to the 6.
Okay, we say that again.
I'm going to turn it over one side to see if it rolls back over to the 6 again.
It does.
I'm going to take it, slam my hand down on the desk with the dice, and then slowly take the gold coin back. I guess
and
I
you see-
won.
Oh, that's my money. I want it fair and square. And you hear people piping up in the crowd.
Hey, you did. He did. He's cheating.
What'd you roll for that insight, by the way?
It was an 11.
I'm gonna just carry it over so you don't roll again. You notice that some of the people in the crowd are, they look to be kind of wearing the same garb of this fellow. Like, maybe they know him. Like, there's people, obviously, there's some Bloomtiders on the outside, you know, people just passing through. But there are some people that look like they may possibly know each other. As you're kind of getting a feel of the crowd, it's like maybe 10-ish, 10, 15 people, but like, you know, few of them look like possibly.
All right. Do you want double this gold coin? We can play a card game instead.
I'm not good with cards. I'm not good with cards. Give back gold or I tell guards.
Noxon's gonna pipe up behind and go, do you really want the cards to come over here and see that you're causing a commotion in their town?
With loaded dice.
What do you say?
I have the proof right here that you are causing a disturbance in the streets. And then she looks over at the gallows where the people are hanging them back at him. I can't imagine what those repercussions would be.
Give me persuasion.
Ooh. Me or her?
Noxon, sorry.
An 18.
You-
Damn.
Hmm. But you messed with Victor. And he points to himself. You stole my gold.
And
All
he
right.
was with us, trying to steal ours.
All right. If you take the rust bucket away from here and don't come back, no problems.
I'm gonna flip the coin up, grab it out of the air, and hold up my hand, and it's not gonna be there anymore.
What the? What the? Get out of here with your weird stuff.
Noxon like sighs and goes, "Alright, fine." She's really disappointed she didn't get a chance to talk to anyone while they were doing that game.
I mean, there's people on the outskirts that are not really involved with the, a possible gang, but
Yeah, she was just trying to do it slyly without the other members of the group really noticing.
mm.
Pretty caustic emotion right away.
I mean, you've been in Harper Wild before. Would know where the Bristle and Bone is?
It's a good question. Should I roll maybe like a history check to see?
Yeah, give me a history check.
That's a 23. I think she knows where it is.
You know where it is. You know where it is. The Bristle and Bone is kind of like a rough and tumble sort of tavern uh in the city. It's kind of like not really in the center, more on the outskirts near the squat buildings, but you know that there's some fights there. There's a lot of people there. Yeah, that's where the Bristle and Bone is.
Okay.
You know how to get there too.
Okay. I must say she forgot for a moment, but like going off to the side like this, she like recognized some of the streets and it just kind of like occurred to her again.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to like as we're kind of grouping back up again. I guess we didn't really go too far away from each other, but she'll go back up and she'll be like, um, I've been through here a time or two before. Since we're staying in the town for the night before we head out again, I think I know a really nice place, a nice cheap place for lodgings. Do we want to head that way?
Nice and cheap
Sure,
sounds
I-
okay.
We're gonna need to freshen up before we leave. Yes.
Sick. So
Okay.
she's gonna start leading them that way.
Sick. I don't know what this choir music is, but I don't know if it fits. Give me a sec. I need to find like some better playlists. Some of this. Let me see. That's all right. I don't know. Yeah. Um, cool. I did say it was about noon, right? Or like midday.
I think so.
Okay, there's some drizzle coming down, some drizzle. Yeah, as you kind of Noxon leading, and you are getting a few glances from people with you have an owlbear in tow, like a owlbear cub. But there's some other like people that have different pets as well, so maybe it fits in. Yeah,
They're all staring at 4.
yeah, a lot. There is a lot of like even uh not very nice glances, maybe some with intent to harm, as yeah, you kind of go through the town. As it's not like Traveler's Rest where it's more like an idyllic sort of town. It's very dirty, and that like there is like a bunch of ash, like some of the walls aren't cleaned. Like it just seems like a lot of poverty and it's kind of a very cramped town with smoke permeating over the air in a very depressing fashion. um yeah, as you kind of go through, you kind of pass the gallows. You see, guards up there in their gleaming crimson robes. And you even see like like maybe a trio of guards, talking as you kind of pass by them. One of them is more loud than the others. But you kind of pass through and you're going through the Bristle and Bone, which is kind of like past that a little ways down. Cool. Yeah, sorry. Are you guys like stopping at the execution or are you just going straight? or not execution, sorry, the gallows? Or are you just going straight to the bristlebone?
Sam
straight there.
pulls Project 5 aside and he says, "Hey, can I get you to put on some of this scale mail that I'm not using currently? We'll try and disguise you a little bit."
Yeah, okay.
All right. Does a round helmet fit on his square head? I think it's a square head.
My
He's a square head?
my head is very human shaped, just with no features.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try to disguise him as well as we can.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you just like trying to mask his features and everything.
Yeah.
You do a decent job, yes. I don't know if we have to roll for anything, but give me 2 seconds. Okay, give me a sec.
Need to look at
Sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay, yeah. As you get to the bristle and bone, uh, they're as it is noon and they more open up towards the night. It doesn't. You don't really see much motion happening. You can kind of see if you want to like peek through the windows, you can kind of see like somebody cleaning up in there. But you can't really. There's not like people there. It seems like the door might be locked.
Okay, it's just too early in the day, it's looking like.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, the next one will go. Like, well, this is where it is. It doesn't look like it's open yet. Did we want to come back later? Is there
Okay.
anywhere? Do we need to restock? Is there anything else
I guess we
you
don't
want to
have
do
much
while
of
we're
a
in this
choice.
town?
We can go and maybe look at the shops and see if there was anything that we need. Maybe we
Yeah,
need
yeah.
some
Even
food or
across the street, you see a shop that looks very whimsical in nature. Give me a sec. I I had a name for it, but I wrote somewhere. Okay, I got it. It says Egilbert's Marvels and Sundries. And you can kind of see that it has even like it's a very tiny shop, but you can see that the font with which is written in is very written in a very fancy fashion. And even you can see to the right there are even like some stalls of people like where they're setting up. But they have some food as well that you kind of pass on the way. Yeah, if you guys want to look at some shops.
Yeah, let's head over there.
What the spot cord? Why?
I think it was muted for too long.
I was wondering why there was no sound. I was not paying attention. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Let's head over towards those shops.
Okay. You want to go towards the Egilbert one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
first stop.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys kind of see this like very. I might have a picture for it. I do not. Oh, yeah, I do. But if you get inside, yeah. Yeah. You guys see, a couple windows with the door that's there. You guys want to just open it and go on in?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Give me a sec. Okay, so who's the first one going in through the door?
Sam will.
Okay, can you give me a dexterity save?
Okay. I will give you a dexterity save. There we go. 16.
16. As you come through this door, you open it, you don't really see much like inside. But what is this? You don't see much inside, but as you go through the door, you can see that there is a giant claymore, uh like that giant sword coming down and about to hit you. It seems that it was propped up above the door, and as it comes down and almost hit you, you jump out of the way as it slams down on the ground in front of you, and you hear kind of a startled yell coming from inside of the shop, and it looks like a as the claymore comes down, you immediately smell old parchment, incense, and something faintly metallic. And I'll describe the room as the more that we go into it. But as you guys come in, and you hear a voice, and he's like,
Oh, I've been meaning to get rid of that. That's my. I'm sorry. I.
and you don't really see who said that, but it's more in the back, kind of echoing through.
My
Sam says,
goodness,
"Oh,
let me just take your head off.
I know someone who can get rid of that." He says, and he picks up the claymore and he hands it to the barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Successfully gotten rid of.
guess I just
Yeah.
acquired a claymore. How much did that run me?
I think Sam was just trying to like donate it for the guy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You hear kind of like shuffling of papers in the back, and you hear,
Sorry, there's been so many burglars, and it's just a sort of
burglar around, and what comes into focus is a small gnome with very curly brown hair, frazzled hair, with sort of like wired rim glasses, and he's wearing like mismatched clothing with sort of like ink stains on the sleeves. And you kind of look around, take a gander around, and you notice that this is some sort of like curio shop. You see a mummified hand, taxidermied, two-headed rats, floating orbs that look like it's not being held by anything with sort of glowing thing, scrolls. It just looks like a very cramped, dimly lit shop with stacked shelves, things hanging from the ceiling, that sort of stuff. Yeah. As you guys, let me see. That's a terrible AI photo, but I'm sorry. But just kind of get that vibe, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Good
like,
vibe.
I'm sorry. It's just, I, I didn't know I was supposed to open in 10 minutes. I meant to take it down. Are you guys looking for anything?
Of course, we're always looking for a good deal.
You guys look strong.
And he comes up to Kelthorn, and he gives him like a pat. He's like super short. He gives him a pat on the shoulder. He's like,
You guys look strong and capable adventurers. I have stuff for everything. Magic items. You like magic, right?
I'd like to hear what you might have.
All right. Come follow.
and he goes deeper into the curio shop. He kind of goes in the back room, and it's kind of like an open doorway. You can see that he's working on something, but you can't tell what it is. And he's like,
Um, we're kind of like a pawn shop here, like if you guys have any magic items that you don't want, then I'll trade you some of mine. Or, I got scrolls, parchments.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think Sam has glamour weave, doesn't he?
"Oh, what is up?"
I think that was shift weave. Okay. Sam asks the shop owner if he needs any, or if he could use some scale mail armor.
Scale mail dragon. Scale.
No, just normal scale mail armor.
Fish scale.
Or where can we get rid of such a thing?
Where is it?
Well, it's on my friend over here, but he'll be wearing some shift weave for after we exit here.
Okay. Can I see the armor?
Yep. Here, it's most of the pieces fit on Project 5 here. I mean, 5.
4. Oh.
You take it off. You take off. It's like you uncover his face.
Uh,
I think I I feel like Sam would just like push his head down towards the gnome
Okay.
in like a friendly way. Like, is
Oh.
that something that Sam would do?
Yeah. What would you
Sure.
do, Sam?
Sure.
I was
yeah.
picturing that.
Oh, an automaton. And he's like looking at you kind of in a scientific way. He's like glancing around. He's like, I haven't seen one made with such skill before. Oh,
Thank you. I wasn't
Where do
able
you-
to pick a lock earlier.
Where do you hail from?
and he's like poking and prodding you. I don't know if your character would be weirded out by that. He's like poking and prodding,
No, probably
lifting you up.
not. The question's gonna go over his head. My hail usually comes from the sky.
Oh, I seen they haven't programmed sarcasm yet.
Careful where you poke. There's angry pixies in there.
Oh, well, this armor looks good, but yeah, let me show you my stock.
So basically, you know, there's like magic scrolls here if you guys want to buy it, just for mechanics wise. He also this shop owner. He has you know, he has other magic items that you guys can trade for, if you want, or buy them off of him. So, just an FYI, just what he is.
What kind of magic items does he have?
Give me a sec. I'll just say that the character. I'll just read him off and just imagine that he's kind of reading it off to you. There's like enduring spell book. You know, horn of silent alarm. That one's pretty decent. Boots of false tracks is where you have boots that like you can change into different types of animals. I think. Cloak of protection. Ever smoking bottle's pretty good. Yeah. Decanter of endless water is a pretty decent one too. But yeah.
Cloak with protection. Sounds like something 4 might need.
It's a +1 AC cloak, so that's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. Yeah, you don't need to have any armor proficiency to use it.
Yeah, it's
Nox
pretty good.
is gonna pull out her amulet, her clockwork amulet, and hand it to the gnome and go, "Would this be a fair trade for that cloak?"
Oh, let me see.
And he pulls out from behind the desk where he is just a pair of like magnifying glasses that make his eyes like super like big. When I'm trying, kind of like Edna from Incredibles, kind of like magnified, and he's like,
Such machinations. Oh. I don't know. This cloak of protection took me a few adventurers to get. You know, someone. Maybe something a little, throw in a little extra?
Yes, of course. What amount of extra are you thinking?
Oh. Maybe a couple of, what do you have? Couple of potions, maybe?
The equivalent of a potion would be what? Maybe 50 gold?
We
I've-
do have the filter of love and the potion of animal speaking.
Ah, yes.
Actually,
We have some unknown potions here. Yes, we would be able to trade these. Now we don't know exactly what they do. We can sense that they're magic, of course. Me, being a paladin, I can sense magic and things like that. But
You'd be willing to
sure that-
part with a couple?
yes, if you're going to do the trade up, yes, we can part with 2 of these unknown potions. It could be something very valuable. We don't know.
Alright, follow me.
and he was like sitting like on a sort of stool behind this shop counter, and he hops off, and you can see his head, like you can't see his head anymore as he's super short, and he falls behind it, and he's like going to the door where he was like studying those parchments and papers, and he motions for you guys to come in. And he beckons for the what 2 potions are you going to give him? Well, I'll say the clockwork amulet and 2 potions are a fair trade for the cloak of protection,
Okay.
if that's fine with you guys.
Assume we
about
would
right.
keep the potion of healing, so probably the love and the animal speaking one.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Okay. So you hand the 2 potions to him of animal speaking and filter, and as you kind of go into like this back room, you can see. I don't think this requires any insight. You can see posters and kind of ramblings of like notes taken. It's kind of strewn everywhere as you're coming through, and you kind of see as you kind of look over the name Cyrus Cogsworth. And you can, see the symbol of House Thistlelock. I don't know if your characters would know that, but probably most people would know, like the symbol, the houses. Most people would know kind of like what it is. But yeah, you kind of pass through there, and he brings the potions to kind of like an alchemy stand in the back, trying to decipher what they are. And Oxen feels right at home, and he finds out that they're potion animal speaking and filter love, and he's like,
This will do. This will do. Um, cloak of protection for you.
and he gives it to you, Project 4.
I will add it to my equipment.
Very nice. Okay.
Hmm.
You guys don't want anything else, or
I'm just looking to see if we have something to trade for an ever-smoking bottle.
it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I think it's basically just a smoke bomb that you can use again.
Yep.
So it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Trade the cloak of protection for it.
No, I don't think we want to do that.
I have an
Sam asked.
elixir of flight, but I don't know if that would be enough.
Sam asked him if there's a gold piece value that he could put on the smoking bottle.
Give me a sec. I have the price here. Okay, it is uncommon. So usually commons are 50, and then uncommon is 250. So I don't want to do straight that.
Sam can
Give me-
try and persuade him.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want.
Give me persuasion. We'll see if we can haggle here.
Oh, can let's see. Sam has some bonuses to persuasion. I don't think he should probably try to cast any spells in here. Is that right?
I mean, you're sanctioned, right? Unless you want to blow your cover.
That's yeah. All right, we'll just go with. Oh boy. Of course, I say I got like a bunch of bonuses, and then it's like.
What'd you get?
terrible. I got like 11, but I thought I got some bonuses, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's just for certain situations.
This one is going for 225. I found it from the Temple of Jevros in a forbidden land up north. It took me a bit to get, so I can't part with it without some recompense.
I see.
Unless you
Yeah,
have
no-
something else to trade.
Noxon will just she'll say it loud to Sam. The only things I could trade is this elixir of flight and a poison vial. Everything else I need.
And are you able to create other elixirs?
That'll take
See.
time.
But I'm just thinking if you could recreate the elixir of flight. Possibly. I don't know how easy that is.
Takes a spell slot.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a spell slot. It's once per day.
Yeah, but you
it's
can
a
also spend a spell slot to choose one.
Yes, but I wouldn't be able to today.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I swear you can.
No, because I've already made one.
She's already made a potion today, so. Yes, I imagine that our friend here would be most interested in, things that are magical in nature, like the potion.
Okay, well, we're saying this in front of him. If he was interested, he'd probably say something.
Yeah.
Probably not enough, but
But
let me tell you
yeah,
this. Let me tell you
partially.
this.
Yeah.
I belong to a, how do I say, a foundation or a group called the Antiquarians of Old, and we look around Petrosia looking for old, dig sites, magic items, and occasionally we hire out adventurers. Perhaps if something comes my way, or if you guys find more magic items, I can see what happens.
I see.
Unless you have anything else, I would like to get back to my studies.
I got
I
nothing.
don't think anything else.
I don't think I was looking through group our group treasure to see whether we had anything, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, like there's either you can do like, just look around Petrosia for like magic items. I mean, I'm probably gonna like, mechanics wise, maybe switch out some of the magic items and stuff so it feels like it's moving and ever moving this shop.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, different quest lines can give like magic items. If you guys don't want them, then you can maybe come here and switch them out for something better. I don't know. I mean,
Sam
up
is
to
going
y'all.
to ask if he's got any interest in the poison. Did you say was the other thing you had?
Poison, I can
Baki?
pro with.
Did you have a poison bottle? And that
yes.
was yes.
Was it poison or acid? One second. It's not here. It's
Well, I'm hoping that it's acid because acid sells for quite a bit. At least.
oh yeah, it was acid.
Acid vial.
Yeah, I have 8 ounces of acid.
It's 8 ounces of acid. I thought a vial was like 25 gold. Am I mistaken?
Of what? Sorry.
An acid. You have a vial of acid, right?
Yeah, I have a thing of acid. From my alchemy jug, I made acid. I've just been like.
Yeah. I mean, do scrolls like have? Can your character use scrolls at all?
She's.
I don't
She
think she'd be
has,
very
like,
adept with them.
Yeah, she has a magic. Like she's a magic using class, so it depends on how you want to work it. Like, I think officially wizards are and there's one kind of rogue that can use scrolls, but a lot of DMs just say if you're a magic using class, you can use a scroll.
Okay.
Going back to the
But
experimental
like, why do you ask,
elixir.
Azzy?
Sorry,
Why do
I
you
was
ask?
I was going to ask if he would take the acid as partial payment towards the ever smoking bottle, and then I would pay the rest in gold.
Do you have 200?
I think I have more than that. Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean that's a down payment of like 25 and 200 straight up. Yeah, you can get it if you want. If y'all are down with that.
All right then. Does that seem like a good thing for our group to have? Is, smoke to make our getaway or to confuse large numbers of enemies.
Do any of us have fairy fire?
No.
Wouldn't the spell be cloud of smoke?
I mean, cast fairy fire in the smoke so we can ping enemies that are in the smoke so they can't. They have disadvantage. We have advantage.
I see what you're doing. I don't think I have fairy fire, even though it's something that I commonly take. Nope.
It'll probably be one of the next spells I take, just because it has to do with fire.
Oh, it's also good if the barbarian is giving everyone advantage on himself if he's attacking when inside smoke. Advantage and disadvantage, they don't cancel each other out, something like that. So he loses the other people that are attacking the barbarian when he's raging. They don't get advantage because everybody's at disadvantage in smoke.
Yeah.
Did you get any of that?
Yeah.
I zoned out. I'm not gonna lie. I heard
Yeah,
this.
I'm
Sorry,
kinda
my
lost.
brain. I lost. I
yeah.
got lost a little.
When the
Whatever
barbarian
we're
is
doing, we
raged, everyone has advantage on attacking him. But if he's inside smoke, everyone is already at disadvantage to attacking the barbarian.
So it bounces out.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it cancels out one of the bad parts of his rage.
Yeah, yeah.
But wouldn't
So it
he
could-
then have disadvantage?
He would also have disadvantage, but yeah. I'm just saying.
But the rage gives me advantage.
Yeah, the rage gives him advantage. So he's attacking, I think, at the disadvantage and the advantage cancel out. He's attacking straight. Everyone else is attacking him at disadvantage. So the barbarian really wants the ever-smoking bottle.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Yes,
Anyway,
Nathaniel, I know I can read.
I will pay the 200 gold to get the ever-smoking bottle.
Dang, bro.
Wow.
Dang.
Who got that kind of money?
You
Who's
got that money.
That kind of cash? Yeah, well, I don't have that kind of cash anymore.
Now you broke.
Now I broke. Okay. I give the ever-smoking bottle to the barbarian to hold on to. I tell him, I try to describe how to use it. Anyway, Sam declares that he's done here. I'm out of gold.
I'm gonna.
Well, I hope everything serves to your liking.
Before we leave,
Yes,
I'm gonna
you've
hand
been
over.
most helpful. We will be sure to give you a positive Yelp review.
Yelp.
My Yelp is canon.
Yelp's canon.
It is now.
Well, I would like that very much.
We'll say it's a newspaper stand that's all across the land. It's well known. All right, cool. Is that everything? Or are you guys going more shops, or what we doing? If you guys want more gold, there is this. So his like group that he's a part of, the Antiquarians of Old. You guys come back sometime, he might have something for you.
Okay.
But not at the moment. Not at the moment, no. There's the monster contract. You need gold, but you can look around the town. I'm trying to be better with like giving y'all option, but I don't want to like railroad and stuff because I feel sometimes.
Before we leave, Sam will pull out a whisker and he will give it to the gnome and he says, "Here you go. If you ever need to scry us, just use this."
Scry, I mean, I would have to talk to one of the sanction users, but yeah, thank you. I don't. Hey,
Excellent.
yes.
Pleasure
yes.
doing business with you.
Pleasure. Sorry about the claymore.
That's fine. If you've given us a good deal. If you want us to put this back, then
Yes, please. It took forever to put up.
Can we wrestle it out of the barbarian's hands now that we've given him an ever-smoking bottle? He's not listening, or he's on mute. I don't know.
What?
You might-
Sorry? I kind of zoned out there. Huh?
So, we were going to put the claymore back because
Okay, we're putting the claymore back. Okay.
we got a good deal on that ever-smoking bottle,
All right.
which is in your inventory now. Okay.
All right. I added the ever smoking bottle to my inventory. I wasn't
Okay.
sure what was happening with that claymore. So the claymore wasn't there in the first place, so we're good.
Very nice, very nice. Cool. Did you guys mention that you want to go to the food shops? Or
Oh, sure. It's probably getting late in the day, or
yeah, it's getting later in the day. Unless you guys, we can skip to when the bristle and bone would be more lively if you're trying to find that guy. Up to y'all, up to the party. I'm not trying to put
It'd
words
be
in your
better
mouth.
if it was more lively, right? What do you guys think?
you know.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
good
you
for,
said it looked like it was closed, so I think we were waiting till it was open.
You just want to
I'm-
take a look around the town, or, I mean, Noxon, you know about the local monster hunter guild. You can, I don't know. I mean, we're just skipping ahead to the nighttime, right?
If we went to the Monster Hunter Guild, we could show them our baby owl bear.
Okay.
And do
I'm
what with
all
that?
for, going straight to the whatever in Thistle, Thorn and Thistle. I don't know what it's called.
Bristle and bone.
Bristle and Bone. That's it. Anybody else have a preference?
No, not really.
Nothing.
No preference.
I think we're losing attention for
I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm not
The
like
party.
I'm trying to look through the music and trying to pick something good. Cause
No,
like, what
no,
is
I-
this?
I think the
All right.
players are losing their attention span.
Sorry, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go across
I
the
mean, as a
street
general.
and check the Bristle and Bone to see if it's open.
Okay, we'll just for the sake of it, you guys just want to like, we'll say you guys went around the town. The workers came in, everything. It's getting close to dark, and we'll say that you guys went back to the Bristle and Bone when it is open and more lively. Does that sound good with everybody?
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the Bristle and Bone, as you guys come back from whatever you guys were doing in town, looking around, whatever, seeing the sights, it is a very loud building. You can even hear it from like even a block away. Seems like there's very lively music. Very I don't have lively music, but very lively music. And you guys can hear people dancing inside, and there's just like a lot of stuff going on. And as you guys come up, you guys see a very drunk person stumble out and just stumble around at like the entrance, and he's like drinking and like stumbling to the side. He's like, you hear him like, he's like saying something unknown. Yeah, as you guys get up to this doorway.
Before going inside, Sam will tell the others here, just stand and make a wall of people whilst I cast a spell that I don't want others to see. And he's going to cast Unseen Servant before entering the bar.
Okay. Let me put on some tavern music. What is some upbeat tavern music? Okay. Unseen Servant. Cool. What are you doing with that?
For now, we're just going to get it to tag along and try not to bump into anybody. I don't know whether
Okay.
it bumps into people or not.
Cool. Yeah, as you come, I have a picture up on Roll20 right now. I definitely, you guys see, as you come in, You guys are met with kind of like a bouncer, and give me a sec. There you are. Okay. You see that a bouncer, it looks like, as it comes up to you, it's a hulking bugbear. And what you notice about it is that on the side of its like head, right? You see a scar that kind of like where on the upper side of his like the brain side. A kind of very coarse fur, sharp teeth. Nothing like that bugbear that you guys killed that was like all put together. Um, and as the people are inside talking and stuff, you hear him say, you hear him say one word. He's like, Grunger.
Oh, what away with words.
Hunger. I only speak common and halfling, so that's
Grunger.
The goblinoids. They stink. I don't have the stomach for them.
Uh, yeah, he repeats Grunger again, and as he does that, you hear behind the tavern, you see kind of an older man with a bushy beard, and one of his hands are missing. That kind of is like it's like a wooden hand. Uh, you see that he calls on, and he's like, Grunger, leave him alone. Let him through. Let him through. Yeah, and you guys come in, you guys see dancing. On one side, people dancing, clapping in time. Some people are dancing. You see people throwing darts. People even playing dice in the back and stuff. Yeah, as this guy waves for you to come through, it's kind of very gruff, um, individual.
He's like, what do you want? You guys out of town or?
Yes, we've just got into town. Who were we looking for? Let me see
You
here.
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know? Okay.
No, only I know. um, I'm sorry. I really have no attention span anymore. I.
It's fun. It's fun. Hmm.
Where is it? There it is. Emmanuel Bromwood.
That's not who. Oh, is that who we're looking?
You're looking
so
for
we're
Abram.
looking for.
Oh, we're looking for Abram? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Emmanuel
this is-
Bromwood was the guy who was like
like
part of that
a
rebellion
legend.
like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're looking for. Yeah.
Oh, Oswin Grisk? Was that it? No.
No.
Hmm. Perhaps a drink would.
No, we're looking for a dragonborn. I don't think we ever got his name.
He said Abram.
Oh, we're looking for Abram?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can end it early if we want, just because people's attention. If we want, because we only got like 10 minutes, I feel like this might be a good stopping point.
I mean, personally, I gotta be up early in the morning for work, so if we
Yeah,
end
so
earlier,
cool.
then I get to go to bed earlier. So
Yeah, it's a good. I
might
think
be
it's a good
helpful.
stopping point. You guys just got to the end and stuff.
Okay.
Could be good. Could be good. I need to find better music, man. Like I can't. Like it's like, bro. Like I don't have time to like make a custom playlist. I just use like this, this
just make
generic.
your own music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make your own music. Come on, man.
Just get a recorder, and like you got a microphone.
Do
There you go.
do a crappy recorder song in the back. That could be fun.
Get
Yeah.
an ocarina.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I hope that moved the story along some.
I think it did.
I was
Good.
trying to be better with like providing options and stuff, because sometimes I just like be like, oh, you're just here. But I gotta work on that,
Yeah. Sometimes it's better if there's like two or like three or four options and we don't have the option to do everything because that's too many options.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes like I don't want to like provide too many where there's like choice paralysis. It's like, oh, there's too many. What's going on?
Yep. You got it.
What's going on? But yeah, I don't know. I think the story was progressing and stuff, so you guys now know that there's like some possible automaton out there. You don't really know much about that, but something out there, and then something in Verdant Hollow, and then trust me, it's like, by the way, trust me, it's not like multiple storylines. It's like, I'm trying to keep it a little bit mainstream, so there's like not a bunch of like crap going around. But there's some side stories, but yeah,
We're okay with side quests, I think.
yeah.
Hmm.
But cool. I'll let y'all get to it.
All right, guys.
Y'all sound tired.
Nah,
Y'all sound
I'm
tired.